guys, my name's Emma and let's talk spooky stuff. So I want to talk to you guys about a film today, actually a Romanian film, probably my first Romanian horror film. I don't know if I'm wrong there, but I think I might be right. This film is called Be My Cat, a film for Anne. And the Anne in that stands for Anne Hathaway. I don't know how I found this film, and I think I was doing one of those click-throughs on IMDb when you're like clicking to related, also like this. I love those little things, like more like this. And I came across this film and I read what it was about, and I had to find it. So the film is about a guy that is making a movie because he wants Anne Hathaway to star in the film. So he's making a movie to try and convince Anne Hathaway to be in his film. So it is quite confusing, or there is kind of layers in it where he is talking to Anne Hathaway in the film, but he is actually making a film that he wants her to be in. But also the people who are acting in the film, stay with me, don't realize that that's not the actual film and that this is just like a fake film to try and convince her to come. So that might sound confusing, but when you find out it is a found footage horror movie, you might understand how it kind of plays out. And the film is completely raw found footage film. It's not a found footage film in like a Paranormal Activity type situation. It is found footage. It is raw. It doesn't have a lot of edits. It is long and it can drag in scenes, definitely. But it is one you're watching for morbid curiosity because the actor in it, he gets to a point where he really commits to the role, if you know what I mean. It gets very method over here. The film can be found on Vimeo, which is where I watched it and I just paid because it is such an independent film. The film was made for less than 10 grand. And the guy who is in the film, the actor, the main guy, is the writer, director, and actor. So he did the whole film all by himself. So I applaud that. What do I think of the actual film though? I think it is a rare film for our time because there's a film that people won't sit through a lot. Does this remind you of Cat Sick Blues though? Come on, the name, maybe just the name. But I do think that it is harder and harder to get people to sit still for this that don't have any special effects, CGI or anything promising in it. And I'm telling you right now, there is a little bit of gore, but you don't see much, and it's like that intentionally. It's a found footage film. It's raw by all means. So I don't think it's a crowd pleaser by any means, but if you're into the true art of how to scare someone without actually doing anything, which they do stuff, but you don't see a lot of stuff, then this film definitely tests those boundaries and shows what the guy can do. The film is super dark and a little bit comical in a way because you're just like, how is this guy getting away with it? But it also probably touches a lot on mental illness, and it's obviously not explained in the film. So you feel like, because it is so realistic and it's such a raw found footage film, sorry I'm gonna say that a billion times, you kind of feel a little bit guilty for getting that kind of comic relief out of the film or getting enjoyment by it, because I do feel like it really does touch deeply on mental illness, and not in a respect where it's trying to paint him as a villain, it's just trying to paint him as sick, and I felt a little bit conflicted about that. The film also stars a few girls and they have brutal personalities, and so does he. It is a bit strange at times, the personality differences, and also I want to explain it is all done in English, and I think they did that intentionally because apparently it's for Anne Hathaway, so he wants to send it to her, so obviously it has to be in English. This film is a rare gem-ish. I thought it was good for what it was, and I applauded the way it was put together. Is it a film that I'll ever watch again? No. I did reach out to the director of the film and asked him if he wanted to answer a few questions, but I'll leave them in the description below and maybe you can make up your mind yourself. I would say this is a very interesting found footage film, and if you're into the art of found footage, definitely check it out. But some people might find it a little bit irritating in the fact that it is such a slow film, and if you have all the patience in the world, this film is for you. I'm gonna give it a scare score of 2, I'm gonna give it a personal score of 5, and I'm gonna give it an originality score of 8. So it was quite original. I hope you guys enjoyed this and you enjoy me talking about something a little bit different. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Stay spooky.